YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis. We're going to talk about Denver Nuggets with a huge performance for Nikola Jokic. I know a lot of people wanted me to talk about this game. That's why I'm doing it. He ended up going for 56 points and 16 rebounds. And he also had 8 assists. But it wasn't enough to beat the Washington Wizards, who was hitting some ridiculous shots tonight, and they only 3 of 18, and they haven't won since October, which is 2 months ago at this point. But they got it done tonight. Denver, they fall to 11-10. Their record doesn't really look good this year, and it's been how they played all year. They will beat some of the toughest guys and lose against some of the easiest teams to beat, and it's been how they have played all year round. But the Wizards was the competition today, and they won 122 to 113. The Wizards actually started off well, 36 to 29 in the first quarter. They won that. They also won the second quarter, 33 to 28. They lost the third quarter, 36 to 30, but they won the fourth quarter, 23 to 20. Denver did trail a lot in this game, and they did trail by double figures, but they was able to get back in the game, get it under single digits, have an opportunity to be able to win the game. But the Wizards relied on Jordan Poole, who was able to get hot and score 14 points just in the third quarter himself. He didn't have a night that Jokic had, but he did have a great one. Let's get into the Nuggets first. Peyton Watson had some two good layups going to the basket. Very good handle, very good spin moves. But he only had 4 points total tonight. Minus 17 and plus minus, three personal fouls, one turnover, one block, one steal, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, all 1 from 3, 2 of 5 from the field. Michael Porter Jr. only had 11 points, minus 10 and plus minus, two personal fouls, two turnovers, one block, one steal, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. One of those offensive rebounds out of that five. 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 5 from 3, and 5 of 14 from the field. And then Jokic, 56 points, like I said, -1 and plus minus. He did have 5 personal fouls. He would have fouled out. They would have been blown out this game. 5 turnovers, 1 steal, 8 assists, 16 rebounds. 7 of them was offensive. 9 of 13 from the free throw line. 3 of 5 from 3. 22 of 38 from the field. He mixed it up so amazing this game. He was hitting them with post moves, hitting them with mid-range jumpers, hitting them with three-point jumpers, hitting them from the free throw line. He put on an offensive clinic out there. It was nothing that the Wizards can do to stop them as a team, individually, or anything. Jokic is the boss of the game. He's the best player in the league. And it's nights like this that you say, man, if only he had a better team around him, they will win the championship damn near every single year. That's how well he has played this year. And it's not even an over exaggeration because they won a championship, letting you know I didn't really need that much, but I do need a good supporting cast because other players can cancel me out. And that's the reality of going against great teams. They have great players too. They can have big nights versus you. And by Jokic not being the greatest defender, and he did get in foul trouble this game, it leaves that open opportunity for you to remember that is no perfect players, is no flawless players. They have never really existed in the NBA. And, this guy is really good with certain teammates. And even with the teammates he has, they're still above 500. And I know you're going to say it's about one, but they have had a lot of guys in and out of this lineup. Even Jokic missed games this year, and they still have a above 500 record. And this is probably one of the worst teams Jokic has had around him talent-wise, especially when it comes to the bench. Russell Westbrook, 7 points, -9 and plus minus. He also had 5 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, one block, 4 steals, 12 assists, and 10 rebounds. So he had a double-double. Couldn't get into double figures tonight because they was running their offense primarily through Jokic. He had one offensive rebound out of that 10. 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 0 of 2 from 3, 3 of 6 from the field for Westbrook. Christian Braun continues to stay in double figures. 14 points, -1 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, one block, one steal, 2 rebounds, all 3 from the 3-point line, 7 of 14 from the field. Hunter Tyson, 2 points, -5 and plus minus, 4 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 2 from 3. DeAndre Jordan, 1 point, -6 and plus minus, 2 turnovers, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. One of those offensive, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from the field. Jalen Pickett, 0 points, 2 personal fouls, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. One of those offensive, 0 of 1 from 3. That was his only field goal attempts, no free throws either. Julian Strawther had 18 points. He was the only guy in double figures for the Denver Nuggets, plus 4 and plus minus, three personal fouls, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, 3 steals, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. One of them was offensive. He was also 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from 3, and 7 of 13. It was nothing that he didn't do tonight either. He was getting out in transition, hitting wide open threes, getting to the free throw line, or he was filling up the stat sheet. And he was very efficient also from the field and from 3 tonight. So just a good all-around game from him. The rest of the guys did not play, either they was ruled out with injury, illness, or the coaches made the decision not to let them get on the court. 46 of 94, 48% from the field, 5 of 24, 20% from 3. That really hurt it because they had some open ones and some easy ones that they just didn't convert on. 16 of 27, 59% from the free throw line. They had some good free throw shooters at the free throw line. They just didn't make them tonight. 48 rebounds, 34 assists, 11 steals, 6 blocks, 15 turnovers, 23 personal fouls, and 113 points. And then the Washington Wizards. Justin Champagnie, 23 points, plus 3 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 1 assist, 8 rebounds, 5 of them was offensive, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from 3, 9 of 13 from the field. He did a really good job of hitting his threes and scoring and rebounding the basketball, but he also had some good steals and 2 really pivotal blocks. Jonas Valanciunas was doing whatever he could to guard Jokic, and it just didn't work, but he was able to get some baskets back tonight, and he did finish with a double-double, 20 points, 12 rebounds for him, minus 1 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 5 turnovers, 5 blocks, 5 assists, and he had 3 offensive rebounds out of the 12, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from 3, 8 of 15 from the field. And then Jordan Poole, 39 points, really had it going from 3. He took a whole lot of them, and he was able to knock down a bunch of them. Plus 8 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls. He did have 6 turnovers, 8 assists, 5 rebounds, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. He was 9 of 20 from 3, 12 of 26 overall from the field. Bilal Coulibaly, 6 points, plus 8 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 3 blocks, 4 steals, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, 4 of them was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 of 9 from the field. And then Carlton Carrington, 10 points, plus 3 and plus minus, 3 personal foul, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 2 of 8 from the three-point line, 4 of 13 from the field. Anthony Gill, 5 points, plus 6 and plus minus, 2 personal foul, 1 turnover, 4 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 of 3 from the field. Marvin Bagley, 0 points, plus 8 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from the field. And then Jared Butler, 12 points, the only guy to get double figures for the Wizards off the bench with those 12 points, plus 4 and plus minus. 1 personal foul, 2 turnovers, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 of 4 from the three-point line, 5 of 9 from the field. Johnny Davis, 7 points, plus 12 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 steals, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 1 of 1 from the three-point line, and 3 or 4 from the field. The rest of the guys was injured, illness, or didn't play because the coaches made that decision for them not to be on the court. 45 of 93, 48% from the field, 16 of 41, 39% from 3, 16 of 22, 72% from the free throw line, 46 rebounds, 31 assists, 9 steals, 12 blocks, 17 turnovers, and 21 personal fouls, and 122 points. And they finally get a victory after all that losing. And it just shows you how hard it is to get victories in this league. But it didn't come easy, as when they was winning this game early, Jokic just kept coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and got them all the way into single digits, got them almost the lead in this game. But then there was Poole showing up when it mattered the most and making a difference and playing like a star should. I will be interested to see can Jordan Poole be an all-star this year, because if he can keep playing like this and he can keep scoring like this, that would be something cool to add on his resume. I left Golden State. I had a bad year last year. It didn't go the way I planned. I already have a championship. I want to show that I'm one of the better guards in this league. He's not a great defender. He's not the best scorer. He's not the greatest shooter, but he has some good qualities as a player. And if he slows down and plays the game the way he needs to and not rush it or force things, he can be one of the better guards in the league. We all see it. We see it because when you play with teams that's trying to win and you play with teams that try to force you to be more disciplined, it brings out the best in you. And seeing that in Golden State, well, you can do this, you can do that. You can do that on any team when it comes to scoring. So we really wasn't surprised about the scoring. It's just that all around game. Can you make your teammates better? Can you score in tough situations? Can you find ways to contribute in other areas and not just be doing it to stat pad, but make your teammates in a way that you play better? Can you evolve your game to do more? Is the questions that we have with a guy like Jordan Poole back then. It was never could he be a good player. It was never could he be the starter unless you're talking about his first 3 years in his career. But other than that, we knew he could play. We knew he could ball out. And he averaged 20 even for the Warriors, and they even put him in the starting lineup to keep him happy. And he ended up still winning out. So when he has the ring already, it's time to build his brand. It's time to build his legacy. He has Brogdon, he has Sarr, he has Jonas, he has Kyle Kuzma. He has some guys that can score. He has some guys that can play and guys that we respect in this league. And mostly every NBA player can play in this league unless they be in the G League or out the league. So you can't use that as an excuse. But we just now seeing the better version of Jordan Poole lately. And he could have been doing this because most of this team is so bad that they need somebody to step it up. And I know guys can lock in and focus in on him because they know that they can do that. But it's part of the game. It's either you're ready to take everything that you can gain out of it or you're going to fall short. And right now, Poole is falling short, but now he's starting to step up his level of play. And this is the Poole that we remember before he left Golden State. They wasn't a great team. They really wasn't a championship team. They wasn't one of the best teams in the West. They were just in the middle. And now they're trying to find a way to replay their game. And they've been losing a lot lately too. But, they ain't losing the way that this team is. So right now, it's not looking like the greatest decision by Poole. Maybe it pays off 2 years from now. He's very young and he has more things to grow. He has more things to learn, and he can take a lot of things he learned from other places too, high school, college, and Golden State, to continue to influence his game. But if he's shooting it like this and he has the confidence like this and he uses handles to get to the basket and find ways to be a playmaker, find ways to rebound, find ways to defend better, he can be a guy that can use his physical tools and athleticism to be one of the better guards. And I can see it. It's just taking him a little longer than other guards to find that out. And it just took too long for me. Like, I'm still kind of out on Poole, but if he makes it to the All-Star team, that would be showing you that it was worth leaving because I probably couldn't win with the Golden State Warriors anyway. So at least let me try to find if I can be a Hall of Famer in this league by going to a team that can utilize me more and up my resume more of what I can do and what I can be as a player. And this is the hard decision and the hard way to do it, but it also makes you a more stern and more better player, particularly in the future if you learn from your lessons and you improve on the fly from game to game, month to month, and be good adjustments to your teammates as they try to grow and build around you, and you help them get their game where it needs to be too. And it's tough. It's tough. Like, anybody would say that if you've been on a team and you're trying to find a way to get yours and also try to get your teammates involved so y'all can still win games. It's a team sport, and none of us forget that because we all know how tough it is to win, even if you play on the lower levels. That's not the NBA. But that's just part of the game. It's just how it goes. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. I fixed the notification bell problem, so y'all can all do that now if you want to. Other than that, I make conversation video just like this if you're new to the channel. Also do breakdowns with legends, current players, rookies, and also stars, and also do future stars, which is the draft. I cover the draft too, and I also do breakdowns on the college players when they come into the NBA and when they come into summer league, so I can tell you how they was able to make it this far and why they played so good to be so high, or how they can impact the game because teams slept on them, or how they actually was able to contribute in the NBA on some type of level. Other than that, see you guys hopefully later today with more analysis. I'm gone.